I don't think a movie has nailed what being feminine should be portrayed as in a long ass time. I'm Darcy with the details, and now I'm into K-pop. I was doing my monthly scan through Netflix when the title K-pop Demon Hunters grabbed my eye. Now, I'm not a K-pop fan or even listened to much in my life, but it sounded so bizarre, I just had to give it a try. And in our current day of age of absolute garbage being churned out of the Mickey and Friends sweatshop, it was a breath of fresh air from Sony to deliver so fucking hard. Now the title is pretty much what you're getting. K-pop stars fighting demons with their magical singing abilities to keep them at bay from the world. What I didn't expect was to genuinely enjoy the movie, original story, and its characters within it. Now, before I go on and praise the shit out of this film, I just want you guys to know that I'm a straight white man who works in the trade industry, but not even I could stop my foot from tapping when these banger songs started playing. K-pop Demon Hunters does something incredibly well that is becoming more and more of a dying art, making things feminine again. Now, I know we can make things feminine, but I mean in a way that doesn't over-sexualize femininity and preaching their struggles of a woman down your throat every 5 minutes. And yes, these are valid issues for women, but there is a time and a place, and in a world where you're a music icon with the abilities to sing the demons away, why take away from the fantasy with real world conflicts that don't give anything to the plot? These girls are what I'd call feminine. They're girly, but without the girl boss. They're being styled by the animators to look attractive, but without the need to appeal to the gooners. But I'm sure they'll find a way somehow. Where have the days gone where simply being girly is okay without the excessive need to back it up with agendas? The writers have made them genuinely enjoyable characters that just so happen to be women. That's how all characters should be, and with that will come the respect of most viewers. Yes, these girls have inner demons, no pun intended, but so does every other main and supporting characters in the film. These are real people with real issues, and guess what? They don't have to shit on men to make them look cooler. And it's so refreshing having a rivalry between the girl group and the boy group be about the competitive nature of K-pop culture mixed with their distaste for demons. The second Rumi and Jinu click, there's an instant connection. And you can really feel it. It's awkward. It's cute. It reminds me of Tangled in a way, now that I think of it. Was that the last time Disney had the balls to pull off a girl falling for a guy? You can tell that the love is shown in not a rom-com kind of way, but an understanding of two souls with mutual respect and sorrow for one another. It just feels human. And what's even more impressive to me was the fact that they saw through each other, and that way they could support each other with fresh eyes. And I know there's a lot of people upset about the ending where Jinu just says bye-bye at the end and doesn't really give her any affection. But I think it's a much more mature way to show their love and appreciation for each other on a deeper level. The banter between the two of them was extremely entertaining, and I do really wish that this was a series instead of a film, and I'm sure most can agree. K-pop Demon Hunters screams stylized. With its animation style and visual gags, just like the popcorn coming out of the eyes scene, I found myself genuinely cracking up multiple times, as it reminded me of the good old days of great cartoon expressionism such as Chowder, for example. It is animation after all, and artists know that. They don't have to follow the laws of reality, and that just goes to show that animation can truly be the superior form of media. The last thing I want to bring up is the world building. This is obviously set in Korea, and you really feel like it. And I know that sounds crazy, but just hear me out for a second. How long has it been since a movie was set in a certain part of the world that didn't include other races interfering or stealing the spotlight from the culture and significance of being in that part of the world in the first place? This film just does so many things right. My expectations weren't high, but even if they were, I know I would have still been blown away. It's not a masterpiece, as I don't think anything is, but it's a solid movie that isn't just for children or K-pop fans. So please, if you want to support more well-made, creative-minded, and genuine solid movies, give this a watch.